Now, my dear students, today we will talk on the posterior compartment of arm. Now, this posterior compartment of arm is also called as extensor compartment of arm. Now, this posterior compartment of an arm, as you know already, it will be present or it can be represented in the what TS of our arm, considering that this is the humerus, this is what is said to be as the skin, this is the superficial fascia, of arm. Then this will be the what deep fascia of the arm. This will be the what medial intermuscular septum. This will be the what lateral intermuscular septum, which are attaching respectively to the medial intermuscular septum and the lateral intermuscular septum. To avoid that medial and lateral, you should know this. This is your lateral, this is your medial, this is the anterior, this is the posterior. So thereby, this will be the what lateral supracondylar or lateral epicondylar, lateral supraepicondylar line or ridge. This will be the what medial supraepicondylar line or ridge. They are attached respectively to the what those borders. So then this will be the what lateral intermuscular septum. This will be the what medial intermuscular septum. So this is a TS of arm of left side. Maybe yesterday when you were dealing, or when you will be dealing about the what anterior compartment, that might be the left. This thing may be anterior, posterior may change, may be the same, but this you can say maybe the what change because of the what side of that arm might be changing. So here it is the left side. Now let us will see or locate where that posterior compartment will be there. Posterior compartment of the arm is the one which will be there, there behind the what that of the posterior surface of humerus. So this is the posterior surface of the humerus. Behind the what that of the periosteum, that which covers the posterior surface of the what humerus, as well as it is present posterior to the what that of the lateral intermuscular septum and the what posterior to the medial intermuscular septum, but fully under the cover of superficially the what that of skin, superficial fascia, the fascia of the what arm, which is thick, tough, that all things. So this will be the what your posterior compartment of the what arm. Now this posterior compartment of the arm which is also called as the what extensor compartment of the arm, because all muscles which will be there in this compartment, they are solely the what? Extensor of the elbow joint. So the muscles action, if you want, the one joint below to that region that what you are dealing, that indicates the action of that muscles which are present above that joint, or the muscle, if you have taken muscle group which are there in that region below to that muscle, what joint is coming, they will be acting, they will be having action of that joint. Now in this compartment you will be having a water that of the only and only one muscle, biggest, that is a tricep breaker. And also there will be about one small muscle or the minute muscle, that is articularis cubitus or subanconius. Now we have to deal this in the same pattern that what you have dealt the anterior compartment. To deal these muscles, you should know the what this is, the what that of the glenoid cavity of the scapula, then you should know, or you must know, this will be the what? Humerus, especially the what? Posterior view. Posterior view. So you should know about. So we will be having, this is the what outline of the arm. Here you have got the what olecranon fossa. And you should know there will be a what one process. This is what olecranon process of ulna. You must know, there will be no excuse for that. In order to tell that posterior compartment or the extensor compartment of arm muscle with having that outline, now we should go to the dealing of the what extensor compartment of the what that of the arm. In that, especially the what muscle series. So muscles or myology section, which is present in the what that of the extensor compartment or the posterior compartment of arm. So already you know there will be a muscle called the tricep. Now the tricep muscle, it will be taking origin from that tricep. You will be having the what? This tricep muscle bulk is the what biggest muscle group compared to the what that of the one smallest, which is the subanconius. In the what posterior compartment of the what that of the arm. Now this tricep brachii will be going to form the what very big muscle bulk in the what posterior compartment. especially in the what middle of back of arm. Now this you can say tricep brachii, as the name itself suggests, you will be having a 3 heads in it, so thereby the name, or hence the name for this muscle bulk is the tricep brachii.